Welcome to episode 2 of Kiara Chats. My name is Kiara, and today we are chatting with my friend Ellie. She's the person who gave me the idea to make this podcast in the first place, like I mentioned last episode, and we thought it would be really fun to do some We're Not Really Strangers questions from the We're Not Really Strangers question game, so we did that, and I really hope you enjoy. I don't know how to start.
Take a shot.
I'm keeping that in. That's the intro clip. We're playing the We're Not Really Strangers game. Because it would be fun. We picked like 10 or something. 8. I don't know. Whatever. Okay, show the first photo in your camera roll and explain it. Okay, this is mine. In like the 2nd or 3rd grade, we had to do a project where we picked someone. I honestly don't remember what it was. I think it was like we had to pick someone that inspired us or something, and like act like we were them and do like a 5-minute presentation about them. It was like, you know those things at Spirit Halloween where you like step on the pad and then it goes? It was like that. You were supposed to stand like a statue and then someone would come up and tap you and you would start your speech.
We did that in 5th grade, I think.
So I was Jane Goodall, which explains the outfit and the monkey.
R.I.P.
Yeah, rest in peace. But yeah, that's me as Jane Goodall. What a life.
Mine is... Oh, most of my, like, first pictures are, like, ones that other people have sent me. This was mine. It's an Eagle peanut wrapper from 1987 or 88.
Damn.
My dad and his parents went to some amusement park in, like, Pennsylvania, I think, and he was eating these peanuts, and then he gave the wrapper to his mom, and she gave it back to him, and she was like, "I'm not your trash can." And they've been passing it back and forth since the 70s.
That's actually so funny.
So it'll just, like, show up in a birthday card or a Christmas card every few months. And it's been lost in moves before, but we've always found it.
Really?
It's falling apart.
Wait, but you keep finding it?
Yeah. This picture is from 2014, but it is, like, it's clear at this point. Like, you can barely see what brand it is.
Wait, that's crazy.
Yeah. Peanut wrapper.
Okay, peanut wrapper. This is the next one. I'm not reading it. You can, hopefully. Although you're watching a podcast, so who knows if you can actually read.
Oh.
Press shuffle on your music library. I guess I'm just going to do my big playlist.
Wait, I don't have a playlist.
Just do your...
My life
songs, right? I'm just going to do my big boy playlist. That's not what my playlist is called. Follow me on Spotify.
Oh, this is the song I just added. It's the Lumineers cover of Just Like Heaven.
Why is this what comes up?
My dad was playing this the other day, and I was like, oh, this is really good.
The first thing that came up is the Throwback Taylor Swift medley by Cimarelli, which I was obsessed with this band in middle school.
That is so
I think they just
middle
released
school.
an album, but I was obsessed with this band and this medley. It's actually really good, so that's so funny. Yeah, Cimarelli was my shit in middle school. Well, let me do the first song.
I never listened to them.
Okay, this playlist that I have is just like a combo of like every song I've ever listened to, basically. I just throw it in one giant playlist. It's 43 hours and 6 minutes long. I just don't delete anything, and it was made in 2018, which is evidenced by the fact that the first song in it is Help Me Help You by Logan Paul and Why Don't We? And I don't delete stuff out of it, so sometimes I'll be on shuffle and it goes from like Renee to Ariana Grande to Gracie Abrams to Help Me Help You. Yeah.
You could never delete that.
No, I can't, because it's like a time capsule of my life.
Yeah.
I know where I was when I listened to Help Me Help You.
I was at VidCon. I don't remember if it was him or Jake, but I was at VidCon when there was that giant mob of people, and that's when they had to, after that, when they had to stop letting creators walk around in the space with all the fans.
What year was that?
2017.
Internet, was that pre or post the forest thing? Probably before.
Yeah.
There's no way they would have let him be at VidCon if that was post-forest thing. When was the last time you heard about the forest incident? That's old internet history. lives in Puerto Rico now. Why
What?
do I know so much about this man? I follow him on Instagram.
Why did everyone move to Puerto Rico?
Taxes, probably. Or probably because the money goes along with it.
Can they just, like,
It's like a
let
$30
natives
million,
live there?
$30 million house or whatever. Okay. What's been your happiest memory this past year? I actually don't know. My mom just called me a costly distraction. She missed her tennis class yesterday because she forgot about it because I came home. So I said I distracted her. And she said, yes, you were a costly distraction.
Oh.
Thanks, Mom. It's better than the other day when I sent her a photo. I sent my mom a photo of me in my college dorm with my childhood stuffed animal. Like, just him and me. And she said, remember to use sunblock.
And then, would you like to get a haircut?
Yeah. And then, do you want a haircut while you're home? The answer was yes, by the way. I did want a haircut. I mean, I guess I'll do this. I mean, I started college this year, so I guess that's a pretty big thing. Happiest is a stretch, but, you know, that's my car all packed up for college. If you watch my college moving vlog, you recognize that photo. But, you know, college is a big thing, so I guess that was the most significant thing that happened this year. I'll put it that way. I'm changing the question now. Yeah, you got it.
We did a road trip down to LA for the Jake Minch and Gracie Abrams concerts, and we also did Soph Mosca's Pilates class.
We did do Soph Mosca's Pilates.
Pilates?
I forgot about that
Pilates.
for a second. We did meet Soph Mosca, which was
That was crazy. I
pretty
keep
damn
forgetting
cool.
about that until
I
I
do
go to
too.
my own Instagram profile.
I forget about that until we bring up the LA trip, and then I'm like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, we did that because that was such a side quest.
Yeah.
We were not planning to do
And
Pilates.
we only planned that like 2 days before.
We planned it 2 days before, and that was like probably 2 hours after we got to LA.
And it was on the way to the Jake concert.
It was on the way to the
I can't believe we swung that.
We did that. We actually managed to go to a Pilates class. First of all, we survived a Pilates class. That was the hardest thing I've ever done in my entire life.
Yeah.
And then we met Soph. And Sophie.
Yeah.
This podcast was brought to you by Two Launch Text. Go watch their podcast. It's better than ours.
Yeah.
Mine. It's better than mine. Okay. What else can we even talk about with Ellen? That role model was supposed to be at that damn concert. It was supposed to be role model opening for Gracie. Who was it, Griff?
Yeah.
She did
was
great.
good,
She was
but,
awesome.
like,
And she played Sally, which was kind of cool because role model wasn't
Yeah.
there. But it was supposed to be role model, which was, obviously, we were super excited for that.
that's like half the reason we planned the trip.
That was half the reason we planned the trip.
I remember exactly where I was when I got those tickets.
I remember where I was. I was in
I called
tutorial
you.
and stats. I was in high school.
Oh,
Yeah, and then you called me.
it was right before my bio final.
Was it?
Yeah.
What were we doing getting tickets instead of... No, it was totally worth it.
And it was like 14 degrees outside. I was walking across campus in the snow with my iPad.
On Ticketmaster.
Yes, wait,
We won the
I'm gonna
award.
pull up this picture. Hold on.
We won the
Let's
Ticketmaster
just
award.
delete the picture of you. Let's not do that.
Also, going to Jake Minch was pretty impulsive. We were not originally...
The tickets were cheap though.
Yeah, because it was a small venue. We were not originally planning to go to Jake Minch. Which, I'm so glad we did because he fully brought out Lizzie McAlpine.
Oh my god, I forgot about
If
that.
you haven't seen my LA vlog, go watch it. She's in it. Lizzie,
I
and
am?
her. Yeah,
Oh,
you. Also
I forgot
Lizzie.
about that. There we go.
Also Pilates is in there.
There's me in the snow with my iPad.
That's so funny in the Ticketmaster queue.
Yeah.
That's the kind of shit you have
That's
to
a
do
great
to win
picture.
over the Ticketmaster gods.
Wait, no, this was the day that I didn't get the tickets.
Oh, was that like pre-sale and then we got
Yeah.
them regular?
Because this was before my art final. I wore a whole Gracie Abrams outfit. I wore my Snoopy shirt and my hat. And I didn't get the tickets for pre-sale because there were 40,000 people ahead of me in line. So then I tried again 2 days later.
I saw so many TikToks. We need to talk about Ticketmaster. I saw
Oh
so
my
many
God.
TikToks of people trying to get Olivia Dean tickets, which you got.
Yeah.
There were so many people that were like 80,000 in line.
That's crazy. There were only
like-
3,000 people
Where's
ahead
she
of
playing?
me.
Chase Center?
Yeah.
This is like what, like a 20,000 person venue? And there were like
Yeah.
80,000 people in the queue.
I don't know how I got in so fast because I thought mine was lagging.
what is Ticketmaster? It's like, it just doesn't make any sense.
Did you see what she posted? She was like, I'm so sorry that people are upselling my tickets. That's not what I'm trying to do.
People are scalping Ariana Grande tickets.
Oh my god.
The cheapest one now is $5.75.
Oh my god.
For like a side view too. Like
you
a,
know
like
who
a
was
partially
going to
obstructed
6
view.
shows?
Of Ariana?
Yeah.
That's like all of them.
Yeah.
How much money does this
so
fucking
glad
girl
I
have?
dodged that bullet.
Yeah, dodge the bullet. She's rich.
Yeah.
Go find the bullet.
Mm.
I'll let it shoot me.
No, don't.
No, I won't. I'll do anything. Hey, Ariana, if you're listening, I want to go to your Oakland show. Anyway, oh god, we're getting a little deeper. The funny questions have faded away. Okay, what are you more afraid of, failure or success, and why? This is such a weirdly philosophical answer, but I feel like there's different ways to define success. So my answer would have to be failure, because like, you know what I mean? Because like you could not succeed in one path, but then there's like other paths that you will succeed in. So technically, still a success. Yeah. I don't know if that makes any sense.
I don't really understand, like, how you could be afraid of succeeding.
Well, I think it's just like, I think what it means
like
is
a lot of people are afraid of failing, but like.
But I think it's like sometimes when people are like too scared to try even to do something, people are like, oh, it's because you're afraid of succeeding. Which doesn't make sense.
No.
I don't really understand that, but I think that's where
I think that's why I would say failure, just because I don't understand the success part.
I think that's where they're coming from. But that doesn't really make sense.
Yeah.
But I don't know how else they would possibly mean that. But I guess a lot of like, there's a lot more that comes with success than just the thing that you like, were achieving, like a job or whatever. Right. So then I guess there's that.
And I think if you fail, you're like hard on yourself and other people are hard on you.
Yeah.
But
also low-key, like I feel like in a way if you fail you kind of have an excuse. Like you can kind of be like you can make excuses for it. But if you succeed you can't really make excuses for it. Then you have to actually do the thing.
Right. I think I would still say failure.
Yeah, same. I mean, I guess success is scary. I can see that, but I'm not more afraid of it.
Because I think it's harder to recover from
yeah.
It's harder to recover from failure than to do the work that comes with success.
Damn.
If that makes sense.
Poetic. Poetic as shit. Yeah, no, I think you're right. Next one. Has a stranger ever changed your life? We were talking about this before. I just admitted it. We were talking about this before, and I was saying that technically, like, social media people or, like, celebrities are strangers because, apart from Soph Mosca, we've never met them. So, yeah, we were saying that, like, social media is technically strangers. So then I was going to say Cooper Noriega, who, if you're not aware, was a TikToker. He did social media. And he talked a lot about mental health and drug addiction, and then he overdosed in 2022. But he made a whole Discord server, and there's a foundation in his name and stuff. It's linked in the bottom of this video, it always is, but Coop's advice. But yeah, I met a lot of online friends through that Discord server. And the job that I applied for at school is related to drug overdose because of that. So Cooper.
I think I'm gonna go for like probably a similar answer, because like obviously everyone is a stranger at first, so like I'm not gonna go for like someone who was a stranger and then turned into a friend, but like also celebrities, like we were all on social media during the pandemic, which
that's all we did.
I think that should not have been allowed for me, but I have friends who I met through Stan Twitter, not gonna mention who, well, not the friend, not gonna mention
the Stan, who we were standing.
But that I still talk to this day, that I've known for like 5.5 years.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that I still like really hope I can meet someday, that have lived like across the country. Someone who I've actually met like a ton of times now, and we actually ended up like doing the same major in college. Yeah, so I think celebrities can really connect people, even if they turn out to not be good people themselves, and I'm gonna stop at that.
Yeah, up to your interpretation. But that's like similar to mine though, because like I have Discord people that I have Discord friends. I have people that I met on Discord. There's a difference. Like there's like 2 of them that I would like to meet in real life. One of them has the same birthday as me, like to the year and day and everything.
That's so cool.
We're the same age.
The 2 that I still talk to the most, the one I met like almost 10 times now, lives in Pennsylvania. Another one lives in Illinois, and another lives in Missouri. So those 2, I'm like.
Yeah, no, you're
and
not.
The one that lives in Illinois doesn't even live in Chicago. So I'm like.
Why would you live in Illinois if it's not in Chicago?
Yeah, and the one that lives in Missouri doesn't live in Kansas City.
What
or
is
St.
in
Louis.
either of those states besides big cities?
Yeah.
You
them.
leave Chicago and it's just them and nothingness. Just.
Yeah. So I'm like.
States are so useless.
Guys, I want to meet you, but.
Come to California.
Yeah.
We can actually do things here.
I think the one from Illinois is coming to California next year for
we don't have to
a
go
wedding,
corn
so.
farming. Do they ever farm corn in? They must.
I think so.
In like Missouri. This is how bad it is. I don't even know what they do there that I can't even make jokes about.
I always think of like the big state map puzzle that I had as a kid, what picture would be on each of the states. So like Wisconsin would be cheese.
Yeah, Wisconsin's definitely cheese. I had one of those maps that like had holes in it for you to put like a quarter from each state in.
That's so cool.
I don't remember ever collecting it. The whole map is complete on my wall. I don't remember getting a single quarter, so I think my mom was doing it.
Yeah.
Or something. I really need to ask her.
Quarters have states on them?
Yeah. Some of them. Not all of them. But they have like states and then they'll have like a different...
I was today years old.
They'll have like a different design on them and usually it's like state related.
Oh,
like I wouldn't be surprised if
maybe I
there's a
didn't know
quarter
that.
that has like a peach on it. And it's like a Georgia quarter.
That's so cool.
I would assume that's a thing. If it's a thing, I'll edit it.
I had the penny passport.
Yeah. I
didn't
get...
fill it up very much.
See, now it's happening. We're talking. Whenever I would go to like zoos or whatever, I would
Yeah.
get the thing that's like 51 cents and like it crushes your penny. I loved those.
I was thinking the other day, what's gonna happen to those?
Yeah, there's no pennies
Is that
anymore.
how the pennies are gonna disappear?
There's
People
no
are gonna
pennies
take all the
anymore.
pennies and just press them?
I suppose, but then it kind of destroys the value of the remaining penny. You know, like you gotta preserve your pennies now. R.I.P. the penny.
Yeah. R.I.P. Jane Goodall and R.I.P. the penny.
I used to have one of those crushed pennies from when I
What
was
did Trisha Paytas have to do with this? Is she pregnant again?
What's she gonna name her kid this time?
The LeBron fam. What do they have to do with this?
Speaking of bad names, the worst thing, I forget the couple's name, was the people that named their kids Locket and Poetry.
Oh my god.
Like, you
And
can
it wasn't even Nora Smith.
No. You can survive with the name Zealand. That's a LeBrant kid.
Yeah.
Like, that's fine.
New Zealand.
It's unique, but, like, that's a name. I'm sure he's not the only person in the world named that. No one is named Poetry. No one.
What do you call a kid? Poe?
Poe.
Edgar
Allan
Allan
Poe. I would just call him Edgar Allan. Why are we naming our kids Poetry? Also, Locket is pretty bad.
The 2 names together are worse than either of them.
Locket and Poetry.
Like, what?
Hi, I'm Locket. This is my sister, I think.
What's
Poetry.
her last name?
Probably like John. It's like Lucky Blue Smith.
Right.
Slim Easy.
No.
They really named their child Slim Easy. What's the new kid's name?
I don't know.
Wait, it's like Rumble Honey.
No, that's not the new one.
Whimsy Lou is the second youngest. Slim Easy,
Wait.
Rumble Honey.
I'm looking this up.
It was like not as bad.
Did you say Bumble Honey?
Rumble Honey, I think is what it is. Am I making that up?
Fawny Golden.
Fawny Golden. See, that's not as bad as the other ones. Like, I totally...
How are you gonna be an adult getting a job and be
You're not.
named Fawny, though?
You could go by Fawn. People are named Fawn. Like, there's a
Really?
character in New Girl named Fawn Moscato who... I fucking hate you. Yeah, but that's like... See, she has an option.
Yeah.
Slim Easy has no option. He can't even go by his middle name. Like,
Easy?
Slim is bad enough. He can't be like,
He
hi,
has to be a rapper.
I'm Easy Smith.
He has to be a rapper. He has no choice.
I get it. You want to give your kids unique names. If anything, I have a unique name.
Yeah.
Pronunciation-wise. But, like, I'm not doing that.
No.
No. Like, Gwyneth Paltrow's kid is named Apple. Which, honestly, is not that bad.
No.
Compared to some of the others. But I just can't imagine introducing yourself as Apple Paltrow. Sorry, Apple. I'm sure you're a nice lady.
Apple was the name that I was like, if anyone ever had a name that wasn't a name, their name would be like Apple or Rainbow.
You see, not those things that are like words that would be really pretty names if they weren't.
I love that trend so much, and it's all just like body parts.
It's literally all body parts, like cerebral, like yeah.
Okay, Lucy Dacus.
Just all like brain parts.
Someone said urethra.
That's not bad. It's better than
like
Slim
Aretha Franklin.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's not that different.
I can see that being a name. Yeah, because that sounds like a name.
Yeah.
Slim Easy is not a name.
No.
That's a beef stick.
Exactly what I've been saying.
This is from level 3, by the way. I probably should have said what level they're from. That's fine.
We were doing level 2 that whole time, right?
Yeah, I think so. How do our personalities complement each other? That's just low-key the hardest question that we have. Again, when we were pulling the card, I said that like we're just similar people. Mm-hmm. So I feel like that complements. We're similar people, but we also have like different mindsets on things. Yeah. So I feel like we give good outside advice because we have opposite opinions. Not opposite, but like, you know what I mean. Different opinions on things. Or different approaches, I guess I should say. Our opinions are the same.
But like, not differing opinions in like a bad way.
Yeah, not in like a political way. Just like in a certain things will come up and we have opposite ways of approaching. Not even opposite. Just different. Opposite's not the right word. We're also both people pleasers.
Oh yeah.
So I feel like that helps because we'll just please the other person. That's a nice people pleasing sort of cycle. Who isn't a people pleaser?
A lot of people.
But I feel like they are because
all the people in my apartment.
That's. But even to a certain extent, like, you can make an argument that they're still pleasing a person.
True.
It's just not us.
Yeah, that's true. They're so unself-aware. No.
Unself-aware.
Not how words work. They're just, like, so unaware of their surroundings. It blows my mind.
That drives me insane. If you're not in college, the second you get into college, you're going to realize many people don't pay any attention to the world around them. Like, just not a single... They don't look... No one pays any attention. Emotionally or, like, physically, like, with space.
Yeah.
They just, no one, they're just completely in their own world.
Also,
I don't know how
as, like, as an only child, a lot of only children were not raised to live with other people.
Yeah, like all the only child stereotypes that you can see on, like, TikTok of all those, like, skit videos, they're true.
Yeah.
Not for us, but they're true.
We're normal.
Not to, like, toot our own horn.
No,
but yes,
we are normal.
Totally normal.
Everyone else is crazy.
Everyone is a psycho. Like, all those people that are, like, physically incapable of sharing anything, it's real.
Also, the college stereotype of people not knowing how to do their laundry is true.
Yeah.
I posted a picture on our anonymous, like, college social media forum the other day, and I was like, sometimes I wonder if my laundry is actually getting dirtier instead of clean when I wash it, because every single time I do laundry, I have to spend like 10 minutes with the like Lysol wipes that are in the laundry room just cleaning out like the rubber rim of the washer. Not even the dryer, the washer, and it's like moldy. It's disgusting. There was like a dirty Band-Aid and a paperclip.
Oh my god, bathrooms. We're talking about this now. Communal bathrooms in college. They can be not that bad. Like, truthfully, they're not that bad. At the end of the day, it's not that bad. The idea of sharing a bathroom with an entire floor of people is horrendous, and it's not great. Yeah. But it's really not that bad. Clean your hair out of the shower.
Oh my god.
After. One time I was in the shower, and the cleaning ladies came in, and they started to clean the bathroom while I was still in there. And there was hair not mine, there was hair all over the shower floor. And I realized because they had just come in, if I were to walk out, they would think it was me who left all the hair there. So I had to pick it up with a paper towel because I didn't want to be that person.
I had to do that like every day last year.
Yeah, I didn't want to be that person that just like walked out with the cleaning ladies there and was just like, you deal with it. But it wasn't my hair. There have also been Band-Aids in the shower, which is why I got reminded of this topic.
So gross.
Clean up after yourself. It's not that hard. If people cleaned up after themselves, that would solve most problems that happen in college.
There was a Band-Aid stuck to my pants like 2 weeks ago, and I think that it was from work. Because that's what happens when you're in kindergarten.
Yeah, there's Band-Aids everywhere. Band-Aids and teeth and treasure chests.
No! One of the girls came up to me and was like, look at my tooth. And I was like, go away!
Was it out of her mouth or in her mouth?
In her mouth, and it was loose.
And she was like poking with her tongue.
And I would see her across the room just going like this. And I'm like, leave.
I was always so, like, even as a kid, I could never do that with my loose teeth.
No,
like,
that's why I had to get my last 5 pulled.
Yeah, people would, like, push it with their tongue when it was loose, and they would be like, look.
No.
Could not do that. It freaked me
Leave.
out.
I had so much anxiety around loose teeth. That's why I had to get my last 5 pulled out.
It, like, freaked me out. I lost all my teeth really early. Moving on a tangent. What's a dream that you've let go of?
Oh.
I mean, the first thing that comes to mind is, like, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a firefighter. Part of me still wants to be a firefighter. But I also want kids. And that takes precedence over career for me. And I don't want to... I realize that you're not, like, guaranteed to die in the fire service, but I don't want to run that risk and, like, leave kids.
Mm-hmm.
So, firefighting.
Yeah. Because you can't guarantee that you're going to come home every day.
You can't guarantee you're gonna die, but you also can't guarantee that you're gonna come home. Yeah. Also, they work like harsh hours. Like you would be gone for like 48 hours at a time.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
And it's a lot on your spouse too.
Right. Because then you're gone for 48 hours every week or whatever. And not knowing if you're gonna come back. Yeah. No.
Terrifying.
Definitely.
Much needed, but.
Yeah. Right. Kudos to the people who are doing that.
Right.
And I do realize that there are a lot of parents in the fire service. I'm not saying you can't do both, but for me, it's not. That doesn't align.
My great-grandpa was a volunteer firefighter, so he would be, like, on call in the middle of the night.
Yeah, exactly. That's another thing. Like, I just can't do that.
Probably this semester I had, like, a GPA goal for myself, and then I ended up having, like, a lot of health issues, so I am thinking that that's not going to really be an attainable goal, and I think my goal now is to just try as hard as I can to pass this one class so I don't have to retake it. And my professor was like, I really think you should just withdraw, and I'm like, no, because if I withdraw, then I'm guaranteed to have to retake it, but if I finish out the semester, I'm going to have to retake it if I fail. But at least I can try to finish out the semester.
Yeah, you have a chance to
and know that I at least tried.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think that's a better option.
But she really did not want me to finish out the semester. I'm like, okay.
Just withdraw.
Yeah.
Do you believe everyone has a calling? If so, do you think I found mine? So obviously we're answering for the other person.
We answer each other's.
Yeah. Like, do you think I found mine? Do I think you found yours?
Well, I think we answer the first part first.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they do. Obviously, not everyone's going to pursue their calling.
Right.
Because there's a good amount of people that are going to go their entire life and not find their calling.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. But I think
and a lot of people don't have access to pursue it.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Which...
That's a conversation for another time. Yeah,
I'm going to get political on here,
I didn't actually think about that.
I think, yeah.
Yeah, everyone definitely does have a calling. Okay, do you think I found mine?
Yeah.
We have the same answer. I think you have too. Why?
I don't know. I mean, I've never known you as anyone else, so like...
That's a fair point. I was just thinking that too. I was like, the entire time that we've known each other, we've had the same.
Yeah. Especially because you met me like right before. I had already applied to colleges when you met me.
Oh, that's true.
So, like, I had already heard back from a few.
Yeah.
I mean, I went in undeclared after I had applied for that major, but I ended up
You still had, like,
back.
the major. You still had the idea of your major. You weren't, like, undeclared.
No.
Yeah. No, I definitely... we should context. I'm a bio major.
I'm an education major.
Yeah. I'm pursuing being a PA.
People are always like, oh, you're an education major, what do you want to do? What else would I do?
Could you, really? People ask that?
Yes. Almost every
They need an education.
Yeah. Almost every single time people ask me what my major is, they're like, oh, what do you want to do with that? I'm like...
Why would you ask an education?
I feel like
that's a better question to ask me.
Yeah, I feel like they should ask a more specific question, like, what grade do you want to teach?
Yeah, like,
not
what do you want
to do with that? I'm
that would be a much better question. What do you want to teach?
Because I get that there are, like, different things you can do with it, but, like, if there was something else I would do with it, I would be like, oh, I want to go to grad school and be like a principal or something.
Yeah, like, I guess you could do that. Like,
but if I was going to be a principal, I probably wouldn't have an education major. I would be like some other major.
Like administration or something.
Yeah. Business
leadership or something. That's so dumb.
It happens all the time.
They must mean, like, what do you want to teach?
Probably.
The
answer to that question is kinder through 2nd grade.
There you go.
3rd graders and above are annoying.
You heard it here first. If I had to teach, I would teach high school. I know.
Really?
Yeah.
You hate our high school, though. Not our high school, but...
Not related to our high school, though. Like, I still think high schoolers would be the most interesting
for
me.
I could see you doing high school PE.
I like kids. Like, I work with kids, or I have in the past. So, like, it's not... like I'm anti-kid.
No, I could totally see you doing like high school PE or something.
Yeah, I could do that. Like I would be willing to teach like high school bio.
Yeah.
Or something. Like science would be fun to teach because then you could do all the labs and stuff.
Right.
I'm also just a science nerd, so I want to do extra science.
No, the reason I chose elementary is because I think older kids think that they're always better than you, which. I can't handle that.
That's true.
And also, there wasn't really a specific... I'm going to do an art minor, but there wasn't really a specific subject that I wanted to, like, specialize in. And if you're teaching above elementary school, you have to major in a subject and then minor in education.
Oh.
So...
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
Because you have to know more about the subject you're teaching than education.
Right, yeah.
So I was like, I don't really want to, like... I just want to have like a general...
Yeah, that's a better decision,
yeah.
I think. I don't like the idea of specializing.
No.
Says the person pursuing medicine. Okay, we kind of touched on this. What do you think our most important similarity is? I'm gonna say maybe that we both like value, like how we both value people.
Yeah.
Because then that lets us like, well, be friends first of all,
Mm-hmm.
but like, I don't know, that leads us in a lot of our life. We have very people-oriented futures ahead of us, so I think that
and we both want to like help people.
Right. That's what I meant. Like we both want to help people. We're people pleasers. We both want to help. We're obviously going to be interacting with tons of people on a daily basis in our jobs.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's a good similarity, because that's probably like one of the things we have the most in common, I would say.
Yeah. And like the people pleaser thing, I feel like we both give like 100%.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like, that wasn't even on purpose.
Like obviously not everyone has to give 100% like all the time, but like it's not. It doesn't feel like.
Well, it's a blessing and a curse to give 100%.
Yeah.
But we definitely do.
Yeah.
It's hard to actually name similarities.
I know. I feel like it would be easier for like Izzy to name similarities about us, like someone who's not us.
Oh, you mean like make an outside person do it to us? Yeah, that's probably
like someone who sees us,
someone who knows us. Yeah, that's probably true. Yeah, because she has outside perspective. Mm-hmm. It's not us. She would probably have similarities. She would probably be able to point out similarities that we don't even see.
Yeah.
Our last question. What question were you most afraid to answer? Of the ones.
Like none of them.
Yeah, none of them. To be so honest, we did not randomly pick these.
Yeah.
We like selected them beforehand, because if we randomly picked them, we would have been sitting here for 30 minutes trying to come up with responses.
We didn't actually play the game how you're supposed to play the game.
We're also not strangers.
Yeah.
So.
You're supposed to there's this notepad, and tiny golf pencils, and you're supposed. I don't even know what you're supposed to. Oh, this is for like drawing and picture. Or for songwriting.
There's rules to this game, which you don't need to follow
Who
them.
follows rules?
Who follows rules? Us. Yeah, there's rules to this game that we definitely didn't follow. So we basically just picked. We went through and picked these. So honestly, none of them were that hard to answer because we hand selected
them. It was
them.
still hard to pick them though.
Yeah, it was really hard to pick them. Also, some of these questions are really weird.
Yeah.
Like.
Also, this is only the second time I've played this game. The first time I played this with my mom and my dad and my Nana at the Christmas dinner table, which...
But, like, some of these
kudos
questions...
to me for that.
Yeah, seriously. Some of these questions are just so, like... Do I seem like someone who would get a name tattooed on myself?
No.
Like...
Like your dog's name, maybe. But
I suppose,
yeah.
but I didn't think about that. I was thinking, like, a person.
Then people would be like, oh, is that the wine brand?
My dog's name is Decoy. Yeah, it's either that or did you just get a Rolling Stones tattoo? Because I just have, like, Jagger written on my forehead. Would you get Meowth tattoo?
No.
On your forehead? On your neck? Meowth. That's what I call her cat. Anyway.
I would get, not like a name, but like I would get a tattoo related to her.
I mean, I am planning to get tattoos that are related to people.
Yeah.
Who shall remain nameless.
But
I definitely would never put their name.
Yeah.
Like, even the one that is a completely for someone, completely dedicated to someone else, her name is not going to be anywhere near that thing. It's also going to be, like, subtle, so it's, like, not...
Yeah.
Just their name.
Yeah, I don't know.
I wonder what % of tattoos that get removed are names. Probably
So
like
much.
90. Don't get tattoos of people's names. Unless it's like your children. I guess that's the most acceptable.
Yeah. Also, if you are gonna do it, please do fine line.
And in a reasonable location.
Like,
I saw a TikTok. My TikTok is full of tattoos because I'm always looking at tattoo designs. There was a guy who like turned 18, so he obviously was getting his first tattoo. I think he did his mom's name or maybe his sister's name. I can't remember, but it was like his entire arm.
No.
It was like thick black script. Like he basically filled his entire arm. First of all, ow. Second of all, no.
Second of all, third of all, bank account? Question mark.
Oh god, tattoos are so expensive.
Credit card debt?
Tattoos are so expensive.
Yeah.
Ugh, I have to wait 4 years to get a tattoo. I have this deal with my dad that if I wait until after I graduate college to get a tattoo, then he has to get one also. And he hates them, which is why we made the deal. He's convinced that I'm going to give up in 4 years and not want them anymore. Even though I've wanted them since I was like 12. So... he's gonna.
Wasn't it also like not an option to not make that deal?
In a way, yeah.
Like,
I mean, I could have just done it anyway, but
right.
it would have gotten me disowned or whatever. But like, I could have done it, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
because you wanted to do it when we went to LA.
Who said that? We went to LA. I wanted to do it in Santa Cruz when I moved.
You wanted to do it for your birthday this year.
I wanted to do it for my birthday this year. Truthfully, I probably will end up breaking the bet. 4 years is a long time.
Yeah.
We've had this bet for like, I don't know, like less than a year now.
Yeah, way less than a year.
Less than, like 6 months.
Since July?
Probably, yeah, since the summer, so like 6 months or something. And I have to go a whole 4 years, which honestly, I could probably. I understand where he's coming from, because he just wants me to like have to think about it for 4 goddamn years.
It's because it's gonna take him 4 years to think of a tattoo that he's willing
I
to
have
get
an
on his
idea that
body.
he could get. I haven't actually told him, so I don't know. He would probably do it.
Stick of butter.
No, he has like on all his bikes. He has like this design that I drew when I was like 6.
Oh,
was
wait,
like,
that's really cute.
Like he can get it like on an arm or something.
Yeah.
Knowing him, he's gonna put it somewhere that's like no one's ever gonna see it. Like he's gonna put it in like his armpit or something.
He would.
And he's gonna get like an X.
Or like on his thigh.
Yeah, or like you know, like on his ankle where your sock goes.
Which is
like,
gonna hurt so bad.
Basically, he got this deal from his friend who made the same deal with his daughter. They ended up going through with it. She waited, she got her tattoos, and he got his. And he got his tattoo for her also.
Oh.
I don't know where his is. I think it's on his arm, like up here. But my dad, when he was talking to him, was like, why don't you put it where no one will see it? Like, literally in your armpit.
I feel like it's gonna get infected.
It probably will, but also no one will ever see it.
Yeah.
So I guess that's... Why even
I would forget it was there.
Why even have the tattoo if you're going to put it somewhere where no one's ever going to see it? It's like if I were to get a tattoo behind my ear. My hair's always down. No one's ever going to see that. Why would I do that? I saw someone get a tattoo on the palm of their hand.
No.
How
absolutely
bad
not.
would that hurt?
Also, you wash your hands so often.
It'll fade immediately because your skin on your hand is like always...
I love the look of finger tattoos, but they
fade.
Yeah. Also,
they fade so fast. Allie has
ow.
them.
Yeah.
She has little dots on her. Yeah, ow. I mean, people get like knuckle tattoos, and I guess those don't really fade.
Yeah.
But like, all those like girls that get like a mustache tattooed on the inside of their index finger, and just like, kind of like that. Yeah, that's so bad. Do you want tattoos?
Yeah. I just haven't gotten any yet because 1, I don't know what I want. 2, I don't have money. So
it is a big decision.
I'm not getting any until, because once I get one, I know it's just gonna
I'm
be
never
like,
gonna stop.
Yeah. So I need to have like a lot of money before I start getting any.
You also need to have a lot of ideas.
Yeah, true.
Because they've got to be solid.
And if I don't have any ideas, then it's not a good idea to get any because then they're not like meaningful.
Yeah.
Like I'm not just gonna look on Pinterest for tattoos.
Don't do that. Also, if you go like back and forth at all on a design, throw it out the window because if you're like debating,
I make decisions so like
all or nothing.
No, like impulsively.
Oh yeah, me too.
So.
Because I keep going back and forth on the owl one, so I've looking thrown it out the window.
Really?
Because I don't know. I keep going back and forth on it. I keep being like, oh, there's probably other things that I could do.
Yeah. Where were you gonna get that one?
On my thigh. I might get... There's like a... Oh, I don't know what it's called. I think it's a ginkgo tree.
Ooh.
Allie has a ginkgo tattoo. Which I think is for a palm, but there's a tree in our neighborhood. I think it's a ginkgo. I don't know.
The yellow one?
Yeah, the yellow one.
Yeah.
It's mine and my dad's favorite tree.
Oh.
So I might get that.
Like a leaf.
Oh, you know what I could do? Is I could do the branch, keep the cherry branch and the cherry blossoms, but then just put ginkgo leaves on the cherry blossom. Which I realize makes no sense, but there's a thought process here.
Hey.
I could do that. I was just thinking, maybe I should do it on my shin. I was like, that'll hurt like a bitch.
Yeah.
Like my calf, maybe.
Yeah.
Because I'm definitely getting one here, one like under my elbow. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, there, and then one on my tricep here. And then...
Were you still gonna do the one above your knee?
If I do it on my thigh, if I get one on my thigh, then no. Because that's technically on my thigh.
Right.
I suppose I could.
I think it would be cool if you did one on your thigh and then one above your knee on the other side.
Yeah, like put the number here.
Yeah.
And then put one here.
Did you scrap the boat idea?
Yeah. I kind of just want to do the number. I feel like it's cleaner. Basically, my idea, I need to explain. Basically, my idea that we're talking about is I want to do like the number of my house, like my street address. And originally I was just going to put it above my knee. And then I have these boats that are in my room. It's like a stained glass painting. So I was going to do that with the numbers. And then I've now scrapped that idea as well and gone back to just the numbers. Because I think it's cleaner.
Because the boat just wasn't the right shape for it.
Yeah, it just doesn't look right. It's also like hard to... The boat doesn't look right when it's not in a picture frame. Because I'm not trying to draw the whole ocean on my leg.
What? Why?
Well, I don't even know. Yeah, because I could do the number above my knee, which is definitely where I would go if I got it. But then I don't know where I would put the...
That. I like above
I don't know
knee
where I would
tattoos.
put the whole cherry branch ginkgo leaf thing.
Yeah.
If I did that.
I think that would look cool on your calf.
Like back here. Like if it like came up my leg.
Yeah.
Kind of. If you have ideas for tattoo placement. There's a lot of things you need to comment on this video. I don't know, I feel like that'd be good.
I'm sure there needs to be, if there isn't already, but like a website where you can like put your
tattoos
body
on?
and then like spin your body around and just like place the tattoos on.
Why is
with
that?
like life-size measurements.
Yeah. Like, you upload your design and then
Yeah.
put it on you. I'm sure you could ask AI to do that.
Oh yeah.
Like, you could just be like, take a picture of your arm and then take a picture of the design
Yeah.
and like, tattoo this on me.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure you could do that. Maybe we should do that. Yeah, I'm the type of person that, like, I want them all to have, like, sentimental value.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't be able to just do Pinterest ones, even though there's some that, like, look really, really cool.
Yeah, I want it to be unique.
Yeah. Like, there are some that look really cool, but if I'm not able to assign a meaning to it, then I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't want it.
I don't want to, like, walk down the street and see someone with the same one.
Yeah, I actually never thought about that. Everybody has the Pinterest rose tattoos.
I had a friend in middle school with the biggest individuality complex, and I probably told you about this, but she would shop at Target, but then get mad at me when I would show up wearing the same stuff.
From Target.
Yes. Specifically this pair of star earrings.
Don't shop at Target if you're trying to go for individuality.
Yeah. Sorry we wore them on the same day. Like, that's not my fault. She wore them every day, and I went to Target to get them because they were cute and they were on clearance for $3.
Damn.
And then I wore them to school the next day, and then she wouldn't talk to me all day because I was wearing them.
Yeah.
This is the one that moved to Italy.
There
Yeah.
were definitely people like that in elementary school or middle school.
Who's friends with another you-know-who.
I barely even had a middle school.
Oh.
I had a full year.
That's crazy.
I always forget that
Being a year apart makes so much of a
makes
difference.
so much of a difference.
Pandemic-wise.
Pre and post-pandemic, my only like full years of school, I had a full year of 6th grade, and then my next full school year was freshman year of high school. Which I think is part of the reason why my class, like my graduating class, is psychotic. Because we just like didn't learn how to, no one had an awkward middle school phase. Well, I mean,
Mine
we
was
did, but,
7th and sophomore.
Yeah. No one had an awkward middle school phase because there just wasn't.
So you guys were
Time.
awkward in high school.
We were awkward online, which everyone
Oh.
was in the pandemic. Yeah, so then we were awkward in high school. Or had like our weird middle school beef in high school. I mean, I had.
Yeah, I feel like your year always had drama.
We always had drama because I think no one
Got
developed.
over it, yeah.
No one got over
it
anything.
in
They were
middle
like,
school.
I need to have the same fight that 12-year-old me would have, but we're 15
Wow.
and sophomores. I think that's part of the reason. I would be interested to ask a teacher
Oh, yeah.
about that. Like, was my graduating class worse than others?
My mom has definitely said that, like, the parents of, like, younger kids have gotten so much
Like
more
the
entitled.
older Gen Z parents? Or like the new generation
Well, yeah, I
parents?
guess. That's crazy that Gen Z is parents now. But, like, because they're 30.
Yeah.
But, like, the 5-year-olds that were born, like, at the beginning of the pandemic, my mom said their parents are so entitled.
Which means they are.
Yeah. But, like, their parents are just like, no, my kid gets all of this.
Because that's
I'm
how it
like,
was in
no.
like the pandemic, I guess.
Yeah.
Like,
But their kids, the parents are like, well, my kid is like this because they didn't have any friends. Ma'am, your kid was 2 when the pandemic ended. They wouldn't have had friends
yeah,
anyway.
they wouldn't have had real friends.
Like-
You don't have friends when you're like 3. You
No.
have playmates.
Yeah,
You don't have friends once you're in like kindergarten. I
exactly.
think. Yeah, that's.
I'm not friends with. I don't talk to anyone that I was friends with in kindergarten.
I only talked to Mabel, and we technically didn't go to kindergarten together.
Yeah.
Because she went to a different elementary school.
I mean, besides the people live down the street that my mom is at their house right now, but like we weren't friends. We were just like family.
Yeah, you're just like neighbors and family friends. Yeah, I have
Yeah.
like family friends,
Yeah.
I suppose. I have some friends from elementary school, but not a lot. Really, my only friends are from high school or college. Mostly high school. Huh, never thought about that, actually. Yeah, COVID was weird. In case you weren't aware.
I can't believe that was like 5 years ago.
That was 5 years
But
ago.
it started almost 6 years ago.
Jeez. That was 5 years ago.
Half a decade.
They said 2 weeks off school.
I remember exactly where I was.
5 years ago. I remember being in the quad in middle school lunch or whatever.
Yep.
And they were like, you're going home today.
I remember
and not coming
taking a
back.
selfie with all my friends.
I didn't do that because we thought it was going to be 2 weeks.
But we were like, just in case.
Because no one had
And
any
then
idea.
I went to my science class, and then they did the announcement on the speaker.
Yeah, they're like...
Because we, like, saw something, like, my friends that had social media, like, saw something online.
Yeah, that everything was getting, like, shut down.
And they were like, guys, like, this is crazy.
They're shutting everything down. Yeah, they were literally like, yeah, you're going to go home today and not come back for 2 weeks. And then I didn't go back I went hybrid in 8th grade, which I regret.
I went in person.
Yeah, I went in person.
But
it was
fully in person.
Stupid because
half the
class was on Zoom.
So the teacher would be like...
The teacher would be on Zoom, so we would have to be sitting in the
classroom.
classroom.
Algebra 1 class was awful.
Same! I took Algebra 1 in COVID. We would be sitting in class, social distance, so like skipping every other desk, on Zoom.
Yeah.
We'd be in class on Zoom because the teacher still had to teach the Zoom kids, and they didn't...
Yeah.
It's not their fault. No one knew how to manage 2 classes at once.
I don't even remember.
So I was like, why am I here? I could be at home in my bed. PE online was the most wild experience of my entire life. No one did anything.
Okay, but that's the only reason I passed that class.
Yeah.
I would fall back asleep because I had first period PE.
Same.
Yeah.
I remember 8th grade, my one of my PE teachers, she would like come onto the Zoom like 30 minutes late and go, walk around the block, and then she would just leave. And that was like PE.
Oh.
So obviously no one did that. And then I also remember doing like push-ups or like doing like jumping jacks or something, and I would just lay at a frame and then
go like this. Wait, I did that too.
And then my teachers would be like, you have to be in camera frame, and I'd be like, oh, it's a desktop computer, I can't like, which is true, but I'd be like, it's a desktop, like I can't put it on the ground with me, like I can't angle it like that. Or I would like stand to the left of the frame, just like.
I'm not showing them, like, no, that's weird.
I think I probably did like 5 real PE workouts. It's not like I wasn't working out, but I just wasn't doing that. I also remember being in like math very early on in the pandemic, like maybe a week into the pandemic. And we're like all on Zoom and everyone's trying to figure it out. And some guy, I think what happened is he unmuted himself on his headset, which unmuted his whole like computer. And all you heard was, okay, boys, where are we dropping? And obviously he's playing Fortnite, and then he was like, oh, fuck. And he, like, muted himself again. That was so funny.
Yeah, it was so clear when people were, like, split screen doing
Oh, yeah, their
stuff.
face was just, like, lighting up with the video games. I was definitely split screening. Yeah. I don't think I learned anything.
That was the time that I got caught using that, photo math app on a quiz.
Oh, the photo math app.
I used it on a quiz for the first time.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
the first
I
time I
definitely
used it was on a quiz because I'm stupid. And that was like the one quiz that year that I actually understood.
Probably
so
I
don't know why I used it. And then she was like, I need to talk to you in a breakout room.
Wait, so she saw, like, you using it?
She saw that my work was different than how she taught us to show it.
Well, that's stupid because like, sometimes, like, my mom taught me different ways of doing that.
But we had to show it the way she taught us. And so she was like, did you use photo math? And I was like, yeah. And then she made me show my phone to the screen and made me show her deleting it off my phone.
That's so funny.
I'm like, you're crazy.
What would that even prevent, though? Because
right? Like, can I not just
stop you the next time? You could just re-download the app.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
I know. I don't remember. I remember her first name and last initial, and I don't remember her last name.
Yeah, I definitely...
Lesbian icon.
I definitely used photo math in, like, 8th grade when I took, like, Algebra 1. I definitely remember doing...
I don't think she's there.
For some reason, this is such a vivid memory of mine. I remember doing algebra, and one of the questions we were doing was related to, like, baseball and, like, some distance that you hit a ball or something. And my professor, my teacher, who obviously knew nothing about baseball, she drew the base path backwards. Like, she was, like, first, second, third, but she had it reversed. Like, third was first base, and first base was third. Like, she drew it clockwise instead of counterclockwise, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. And I remember that bothered me so bad. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave a comment, like, subscribe. More videos coming on the way.